Good day, Rebels. It's Rebel Leader back with another video. Have you ever wondered what would happen if Anakin told Obi Wan about his nightmares? If you have, hit the like button and subscribe for more videos like this. My goal today is to provide some insight to you and share my thoughts on what would happen. Anakin has always played victim to his feelings and premonitions. It wasn't any different with his nightmares. Anakin has always had a strong connection with the Force, and it often manifested itself in his dreams. During the Clone Wars, Anakin did take his concern and worry brought on by his dreams to Master Yoda. Yoda basically told Anakin to forget about it and not to worry about what he saw. I feel that Yoda basically said this to him because it was one of the first times that the Force manifested itself this way, and Yoda didn't know exactly how to respond. It wouldn't be till much later when Qui-Gon actually called out to Yoda and started that journey that Yoda, embarked upon to find out for himself how to commune with people beyond death. This is why when Anakin has dreams and Padme asks him about it, he brushes her off when they happen for the first time. After all, Jedi don't dream, or at least they didn't have the need to, till Anakin started dreaming himself. After what Yoda told Anakin, he didn't go back when he had dreams about Padme dying. He decided to go to someone he trusted to get advice. Anakin went and saw Palpatine and got the crazy idea planted in his head that you can stop people from dying. Then the story continues like we know it. What if instead of going to see Yoda, Anakin actually spoke to Obi Wan about what his dreams meant? Let's imagine that Anakin did indeed go to Obi Wan first. Now keep in mind that this is speculation on my part. Anakin, having just had the most horrific dream about his mother, decided to take this to Obi Wan. After hearing about Anakin's dream, it all makes sense why he hasn't been sleeping well. Obi Wan, feeling grateful and proud that they were able to connect on this level, decides to help Anakin and offers to go to Tatooine with him. They had to make it quick though, because Obi Wan actually got a tip about General Grievous that he had to check up on within the next couple of days. The two of them set off to rescue Shmi from the Tuskens and take her to safety. On Tatooine, they do accomplish their mission, and this instills some trust and confidence of Obi-Wan within Anakin. Sometime later, Anakin actually had another experience like this, and he wanted to tell Obi-Wan all about it. Anakin searched for Obi-Wan to tell him what he saw in his dream. After hearing about his dream, and the fact that Anakin was married to Padme, it actually hurt Obi-Wan. He felt slightly betrayed that Anakin didn't tell him sooner, but he remembered his own master. Obi-Wan also thought about how he felt about Satine and what they shared. Qui-Gon was understanding back then and trusted Obi-Wan to make the best decision for himself. For this reason as well, he would trust Anakin and do all that he can to help him figure out why he is having these dreams and how to save Padme. With Anakin having told Obi-Wan about this dream, Obi-Wan is actually able to take some of the stress and weight off of Anakin. This lets the two of them have more time to focus on who could be causing these dreams or manipulating them. Obi-Wan helps Anakin narrow down who is doing this to him because, after all, it has to be someone who knows how to use the Force and who is close to Anakin. After some thought, the only person that is left and the only person that comes to mind is Palpatine. Anakin doesn't think that it could be Palpatine, but Obi-Wan feels that something isn't right. There's a reason, after all, why Anakin was set to watch Palpatine after what Dooku had told them. So they hatch a plan to get Palpatine to confess that he is a Sith Lord and was manipulating Anakin. Anakin sets out to find Palpatine and actually finds him in the theater. After some discussion about his dream and how to prevent death, Palpatine does mention that he can help Anakin achieve this based on what he learned from his master, Plagueis. That was all that Anakin needed to get the proof to put Palpatine under arrest. Anakin goes back to meet with Obi-Wan to tell him what he found. They make the decision to confront Palpatine together and arrest him. They made their way with Master Yoda to the Chancellor's office. Palpatine instantly knew why they were there and knew his best chance of escape and survival was to execute Order 66. Palpatine had just enough time to actually execute the order when the three of them burst into the room. Palpatine lunged at the Jedi and the door in his best attempt to escape. Anakin couldn't believe the intensity of the duel between Palpatine, Obi-Wan, and Yoda. Anakin was about to jump in and help when the 501st began to fire upon them from behind. With this distraction coming to the aid of the Sith Lord, Palpatine was able to make his escape. This left Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Yoda left fighting off the 501st. They actually made pretty easy work of the 501st, but actually weren't able to catch up to Palpatine and place him under arrest. After this, Anakin stops having dreams about Padme dying. Padme gives birth to the twins. With the few remaining Jedi that were actually left alive after executing Order 66, Anakin gets granted the rank of Master because of his heroics and valor throughout the Clone Wars. Anakin, Obi Wan, and Luke, who Anakin actually asked Obi Wan to train, spent a great deal of time over the next several years tracking down Palpatine. Anakin and Obi Wan get to spend the rest of their lives together as best friends and brothers, all because of the simple decision Anakin made to tell Obi Wan about his nightmares. Anakin didn't regret his decision in telling Obi Wan, and if you actually enjoyed watching this as much as Anakin enjoyed telling Obi Wan, then feel free to take a look at this playlist on the screen. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, may the Force be with you, always.